Steve Harvey, you either love him or hate him or you're on the fence about him, which is my position on him. But anyway, Steve Harvey has something to say about atheists. Now, being an atheist, people's comments towards atheists don't get me butthurt, but I do like to refute them because there's a lot more to atheism than what people like Steve Harvey think about it. Anyway, this is a question when he was on Tyra Banks' show. Now, you'll be able to watch the video in the description box down below for yourself, but I'll describe to you her face when he says his first comment about atheism. When with the relationship question, what are your views on relationships? This is part of the question. And this is part of the answer, I should say. But here's his response.
Does he have a relationship with God? You sitting up here talking to a dude and he tells you he's an atheist, you need to pack it up and go home.
Now, Tyra's expression is I'm gonna laugh at that because everyone else is, but I think you're definitely wrong because not all atheists are bad people. That's the expression she's giving. But I want to play that part again, and so you could hear it again, to make sure that you weren't hearing things.
Does he have a relationship with God? You sitting up here talking to a dude and he tells you he's an atheist, you need to pack it up and go home. Talking to a person who don't believe in God, what's his moral barometer? Where is it at? It's nowhere.
Okay. Well, Mr. Harvey, we atheists get our moral barometer not from religion, not from a belief in God, but from a humanitarian source. You know, viewing people as human beings. That's where we get our moral barometer. And we also get our moral barometer from, understanding what is good and bad and not being told what is good and bad because the Bible says so. Now, it is true that there are some atheists who got their moral barometer from religion and they continue to use a form of that religious moral barometer still in their everyday life. That is true for some atheists, but not all atheists are like that. But here's the thing, though. When you say that when a guy says he's an atheist, you have to pack it up and go, no, you don't. What is so wrong with having your views challenged? What is so wrong with having your views challenged? Let's hear the second part again, okay? So you really know that you didn't hear something in your head.
Talking to a person who don't believe in God, what's his moral barometer? Where is it at? It's nowhere.
Keep that in mind. That's his first comment on atheists. Now, this is when Joy Behar filled in for Larry King when he was at CNN. And I guess Steve Harvey is promoting a book or something. But anyway, here's the rest of the video, and it's from the Larry King interview.
Speaking of God, you say in the book that you wouldn't go out with a woman. I guess a woman should not go out with a man who doesn't believe in God.
No, I mean, why would you?
Well, do you...
Now, I don't always agree with Joy Behar, but when he asks the question, why would you? Women have the right to choose who, they can go out with. Same thing with men. Now, surprisingly, there are more men than women who are non-religious in this day and age. They've done more in-depth studies based on gender and race, and more women are far more becoming non-religious for obvious reasons. Islam oppresses women. Not only does Islam oppress women, women don't like that Islam, throws gays off roofs, and they don't like the fact that Christianity says that gays go to hell. They don't like the fact that Christianity says that, oh, you're cool with us as long as you believe what we believe, but you're gonna go to hell if you don't believe what we believe. Okay, so there are far more women who are non-religious than men at this point. But anyway, Joy Behar has something to say in response to his comment there.
You believe that only people who are religious are ethical and moral?
No, I just believe if you don't.
But that's exactly what you said. I'll remember the timestamp, but let's play from the beginning what he said because he contradicted himself.
Does he have a relationship with God? You sitting up here talking to a dude and he tells you he's an atheist. You need to pack it up and go home. Talking to a person who don't believe in God. What's his moral barometer? Where is it at? It's nowhere.
Okay, right there. You heard him say again, that people who are not religious have no moral barometer. Okay, let's go back to stamp 28.
If you don't believe in God, then where's your moral barometer?
See, he contradicts himself again.
That's just me talking.
I
You can
understand
believe what you want to believe,
Yeah.
but if
Okay, Steve. I'm on the same boat with you when it says believe what you want to believe. You want to be a Christian? Fine. Someone wants to be a Muslim? Fine. Someone wants to be Jewish? Fine. Someone wants to be Hindu, Buddhist, whatever? Fine. Fine with me. But atheism is a lack of belief, not a belief in the lack of belief. Now, there are atheists who do treat atheism like a religion, and I kind of do have a problem with that, and I'll explain why. But anyway, continuing the video.
If you're an atheist, you're basing your goodness and morality on what?
Humanity. Humanitarianism. Treating people like other human beings would treat others. Golden rule, do unto others as others would do unto you. Golden rule, that's what atheists go by.
I mean, but what is an atheist? I don't really get into that. You know what? I've talked to people all the time. I'm an atheist. I just walk away.
Because you don't want to have the conversation with an atheist. So why would you have such a staunch opinion against atheism when you don't know nothing about atheism?
I don't know what to say to you.
Well, an atheist is someone who doesn't quite believe that there is somebody out there, some God out there.
So then, to me, you're an idiot.
Oh, okay. Look, I admit I said stupid shit in the past. I've said all Christians were stupid in the past. I don't think like that anymore. I'm not that type of atheist anymore. But here's the thing, though. It is kind of idiotic to assume that all atheists are stupid or idiotic or moronic because we don't go by the Bible or we don't believe in a higher power. Evolution is real. There's scientific proof for that. And I think Steve Harvey also understands that evolution is real. Here's the thing, though. Just because we go to science as our fundamental understanding of the universe and not the Bible does not mean we're idiots.
Okay, well.
So I'm cool with that. I'm just probably not the right politically correct thing to say. But if you don't believe in God, I mean, really, you got to have an explanation for this. You just can't tell me this spun out of a gastrous ball.
Yeah.
It did, though. The Big Bang. We cannot, by any means, detect what happened before the Big Bang. We know what happened 2.0 nanoseconds after the Big Bang. But we don't know anything before that. But here's the thing, though, Steve. Let me ask you this. If there's a God, who created God? Who's God's creator? Because something would have had to have created God for God to spark the Big Bang. And yes, it's called A Brief History of Time by Steve Hawking. if you're curious about the origins of the universe.
And then all of a sudden, then we were evolved from monkeys. Why we still got monkeys? It's too much open here, I just believe.
Oh, so he is against evolution. That's a bummer.
That, and if you don't believe that, then I don't like talking to you.
I say,
Once again, it's not a belief, it's an understanding of biological science. But Steve Harvey, is of a time when evolution was deemed unnecessary to understand because you went to church. He is a baby boomer from the 50s, so keep that in mind. But here's the thing, though. Steve Harvey, you're wrong about atheism. You really are wrong about atheism. But he did say something about women. Now, I'm not sure if he's a sexist. But he did say something that that really threw me off guard when I heard it. I can't seem to find the exact quote because it would be easier to read it. But I'll simply paraphrase him. Steve Harvey thinks that men should go for unintelligent, simple-minded women because according to him, if you tell intelligent women, I'm going to do something to you tonight, intelligent women apparently see that as a threat. But yet, if you say that to an unintelligent woman, she'll just roll right along with it. I'm not sure if he's a sexist, but that is textbook sexism. To say that that men should just go for unintelligent women and say to intelligent women, I shouldn't date you because you shouldn't know more than me. That is textbook sexism. So I'm not sure if he is a sexist, but that does raise a red flag. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.